Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today's story will leave you absolutely stunned because we're diving deep into the jaw-dropping transformation of the daughter of one of television's most iconic women, Mariska Hargitay. If you remember those early days when her daughter was just a sweet little girl with wide eyes and a shy smile, prepare yourself, because the transformation she's undergone is beyond anything fans expected. It's wild, it's dramatic, and it's left the internet buzzing. Mariska Hargitay, the powerful and fearless Olivia Benson on Law & Order SVU, has always guarded her family fiercely from the spotlight. She built a reputation as one of the most grounded, authentic, and strong women in Hollywood, both on and off the screen. But what many people don't know is how deeply personal and emotional her journey into motherhood was, and how it eventually led her to adopt her daughter, Amaya Josephine, in 2011. At the time, it was a heartfelt, beautiful moment that captured hearts all over the world. Pictures of Amaya as a toddler in Mariska's arms melted hearts. With her cute curly hair and sweet expressions, she was the embodiment of innocence. The media praised Mariska for embracing motherhood with such grace and openness, especially through adoption. But now, things have changed. Fast forward over a decade later, and fans who've recently caught a glimpse of Amaya can't believe their eyes. She's no longer that baby-faced girl in floral dresses. No, now she's a full-blown teenager with a style and presence that has jaws dropping left and right. And while some are calling her edgy, bold, or avant-garde, others have gone as far as to say she looks unrecognizable, rebellious, and even, yes, insane. But is it fair to label a teenager exploring her identity as insane? Or is this just another case of public perception spiraling out of control? Let's rewind and walk through the emotional and unexpected evolution of Mariska Hargitay's daughter, because this is more than just about fashion and selfies. It's a story about identity, self-expression, and what it means to grow up as the child of a Hollywood legend. From a young age, Amaya was shielded from the intense media glare, unlike many celebrity kids plastered on Instagram or enrolled in high-profile LA prep schools with paparazzi at every gate. Mariska raised her kids with intentional privacy and structure. She and her husband, actor Peter Herman, created a household focused on values, love, and keeping things real. For a long time, it worked. There were only a few public appearances, and when Amaya was seen, she looked like any other adorable little girl attending an event with her mom, wearing soft dresses, hugging her parents, and often clutching Mariska's hand tightly. But then came the teen years, and as any parent knows, the teenage phase is an era of experimentation. But for Amaya, this exploration has taken a visually extreme turn. Gone are the pastel dresses and matching bows. In their place are bold fashion statements, colorful hair, dramatic makeup, and a confidence that both stuns and unsettles long time. Fans of Mariska, when recent photos surfaced, showing Amaya in what some have described as punk couture, with electric blue eyeliner, chunky combat boots, and a look that screamed rebellion, social media went wild. Some praised her fearless style. She's finding herself, and that's beautiful. One fan tweeted, "Let her be expressive. It's her time to shine." Others, however, were not so kind. "What happened to that adorable little girl?" One Instagram commenter asked. "She looks absolutely insane now. Why would Mariska allow this?" But the question isn't really about allowing. It's about growing. Because behind the dramatic transformation lies a young woman stepping into her own identity in a world that watches her every move. When your mom is Olivia Benson, it's hard to live a normal life. And perhaps that pressure has given Amaya both the courage and the desire to break away from the adorable mold the public once adored. She's becoming her own person. And while her choices may seem shocking to some, they may be exactly what she needs to feel in control of her own narrative. Mariska, for her part, has stayed mostly silent on the topic, choosing instead to continue, posting occasional family moments that showcase love, unity, and strength. But sources close to the family say Mariska is deeply supportive of Amaya's choices. She wants her kids to feel free and powerful. One insider shared, "She tells Amaya that she can be whoever she wants, as long as she leads with kindness." And this isn't the first time Mariska has defied expectations. Let's not forget that she's the daughter of Hollywood royalty herself, Jayne Mansfield, the original blonde bombshell. But Mariska didn't grow up chasing glitz and fame. She endured tragedy, including losing her mother in a car crash when she was just 3 years old. She survived, she healed, and she forged her own path. That resilience is something she now passes on to her daughter, and perhaps that same fire is what fuels Amaya's current chapter. A desire to be bold, expressive, and maybe even a little outrageous. There's also a broader question here. Why do we get so uncomfortable when young? Women challenge our expectations of beauty and behavior. If Amaya had stayed sweet and quiet, would we praise her more? Is it because we've frozen her image as a child in our minds and aren't ready to accept the teenager she's become? And let's be honest, teenagers go through phases. Bright, green hair today, minimalist style tomorrow. What we're witnessing might not be insanity. It might just be identity and progress. Still, the transformation is dramatic. Her recent public appearance at a charity gala stunned onlookers, not just because of her outfit, but because of how confident she looked. She wasn't hiding behind her mom. She stood tall, smiled for the cameras, and radiated a sense of power. Love it or hate it, Amaya is clearly not afraid to be herself. And while fans debate whether her look is insane or inspired, Mariska seems unbothered by the noise. Her silence speaks volumes. She's allowing her daughter to grow without needing public approval. That, in itself, is a powerful act of parenting in the age of social media. As we close this emotional journey, we're left with more questions than answers. What's next for Amaya? Will she enter showbiz like her parents? Will she continue to push boundaries? And will the world ever accept that celebrity children grow up? And sometimes, that growing up doesn't look the way we expect. One thing's for sure, the once adorable little girl we knew is no longer just a side character in Mariska's story. She's writing her own chapter, and it's fierce, bold, and unapologetically her. So, whether you're shocked, inspired, or still trying to process the transformation, remember this: everyone deserves the freedom to find themselves, even under the Hollywood microscope. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. We bring you emotional, dramatic, and revealing updates from Hollywood's most private lives. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that pull back the curtain on your favorite celebrities. What do you think about Amaya's transformation? Is it bold self-expression or too much too soon? Let us know below. We want to hear your thoughts.